Hey guys, welcome back to the video series on social media analytics. In today's lecture, we will be discussing about transitivity. So let's first understand what is transitivity. So if a person A is connected to B and B is in turn connected to some other friend C, are A and C also connected? This is what is transitivity is. So its mathematical representation can be seen in the video. So for a transitive relation R, A relates to B and B relates to C, then A relates to C. This is the mathematical representation of transitivity. You can see in the graph when V1 is connected to V2, V2 is connected to V3, hence V3 is connected to V1. Is this true always? That is what we are trying to find out. Okay, is there a transitivity? So in a social network, what does transitivity mean? So in social network, transitivity is when a friend of my friend is my friend. Okay, if you have a friend, if you have if his friend is also your friend, then there exists transitivity. Okay, so the transitivity in social network will lead to more denser graph, okay, and complete graph. So we will find out how complete a graph is by finding out the or by measuring the transitivity. So to find the transitivity, we have to calculate the clustering coefficients. So this clustering coefficient will measure the transitivity in a undirected graph. So there are two types of clustering coefficients. One is global clustering coefficient and the second one is local clustering coefficient. So first let's see what is global clustering coefficient. So what exactly it does is it will find the closed paths of length 2 and it will divide by the paths of length 2. Okay, you will understand it better when we take up the example. So for every triangle there are two closed paths, right? So between every node in a triangle there are two closed paths. So we will multiply number of triangles into 6, because if there is a transitivity in a triangle and if there are 3 nodes in the triangle, then the number of edges should be 6. So divided by paths of length 2. This will give us global clustering coefficient. Now let's understand, and this formula can be rewritten this way: number of triangles into 3 divided by number of connected triples of nodes. Okay, so number of triangles in the graph you can find out by just looking at the graph into 3 divided by number of connected triples of nodes. Now let's understand what does triple mean in a graph. So as you can see, what does a triple mean? Triple is an ordered set of 3 nodes. Okay, triple is an ordered set of 3 nodes. So if there are 3 nodes and if they are connected by 2 edges, then this is called as open triple. And if there are 3 nodes and if they are connected by 3 edges, meaning if all the nodes are connected to each other, it is a triangle. It looks like a triangle. So this will be a closed triple. Now let's find out when does triple are known as same triples or different triples. So let's understand first the different triples. When do we call two triples as different triples? The first case is obviously when there are different nodes for both the triples. If one triple has edges, nodes v1, v2, v3, and the second triple has the nodes v4, v5, v6, then they are two completely different triples. But the second condition arrives when the nodes are same but still they are called as different triples. So here we have an example. If you see the box on the right hand side, we have two triples here. They are vi, vj, vk and vj, vk, vi. Here these two triples are said to be different triples but they have same members. So let's see why are they called as different triples. If you look at the first triple Vi, Vj, Vk, so this has the edges from Vi to Vj and then Vj to Vk. This Vi, Vj, Vk has triple from edges from Vi to Vj and Vj to Vk. So what is the missing edge here? The missing edge is in between Vk and Vi. There is no edge between Vk and Vi. Let's look at the second triple. We have an edge from Vj to Vk and the second edge is from Vk to Vi. So the edge that is missing is between Vi and Vj. So here the missing edges are different, right? The first triple has missing edge between Vk and Vi and the second triple has missing edge between Vi and Vj, hence they are called as different triples. If you look at the second box, they have given another triple example. We have two triples here, Vi, Vj, Vk and Vk, Vj, Vi. So they are said to be same triple. Let's see why. Because there exists edge from Vi to Vj and Vj to Vk. Similarly, there is Vk to Vj and Vj to Vi. The edge that is missing here, the edge missing here is between Vk and Vi in both the cases. So they are same triple. So any triangle will have three triples. Okay, a triangle will have three triples, and for every triple you can miss any of the three edges. So let's look at an example here to find the global clustering coefficient. We have a graph with four edges, V1, V2, V3, V4. So let's find out its global clustering coefficient. So how is it given? C is equal to number of triangles into 3 divided by number of connected triples of nodes. So number of triangles that you can see in the graph are 2. There is a triangle 1, V1, V2, V3 and the second triangle is V1, V3, V4. So we have two triangles into 3, fair enough. Let's look at the denominator. So since we have two triangles, it means there are 6 triples, right? Because every triangle will have 3 triples, so we have again written as 2 into 3 because we have two triangles and every triangle will have 3 triples plus 2 because there are two extra triples that you can see. One is V2, V1, V4 and V2, V3, V4. These are two other triples along with the 6 triples formed by the triangle. This will give us 75, meaning 75% of transitivity exists in this graph. The answer is 0.75. This means that there is 75% of transitivity in the graph. So let's understand local clustering coefficient now. So in global clustering coefficient, we saw the transitivity in the whole graph, whereas we will see the transitivity at node level in local clustering coefficient. So this is employed mostly for undirected graph, as I have already told. So, and what this local clustering coefficient finds out is how strongly the neighbors of node V are themselves connected. Okay, so this local clustering coefficient is given by number of pairs of neighbors of Vi that are connected divided by number of pairs of neighbors of Vi. So for an undirected graph, the denominator can be rewritten as di into di minus 1 divided by 2. So di here means the degree of the ith node. Okay, degree of ith node is di. Let's see an example now. We have three graphs here and we are trying to find out the local clustering coefficient of V1 in all these three graphs. So C of V1 is 1 here in the first graph. Let's find out why. Here V1 is connected to 3 nodes, right? So its denominator will be 3 into 2 divided by 2. So this will give us 3 and in the numerator, how many nodes is it connected to? 3. So 3 divided by 3 will give us 1. So in the second graph, again the node is V1 is connected to 3 neighbors, so the denominator will be 3. But how many nodes are connected here? How many neighbors of V1 are connected here? Only with one edge, so it is 1 by 3. In the third case, V1 is connected to 3 nodes, 3 of its neighboring nodes, but none of its neighbors are connected to each other. So the local clustering coefficient in this case will be 0. In